Today's video, pag-usapan natin yung mga tips and kung paano ako na-approve sa isang car loan. At bago ang lahat, shout out kay Idel Tumanes. Tumines, I hope I pronounce your name right. Tinanong po niya kung bakit brand new car yung pinili versus a second-hand car. Bakit Nissan Navara? And bakit black? Well, actually, there's actually a story which is very important for me. If you wanna know my story, if you wanna know my background, then just go to the link in the description box below. In this video, yung focus na natin is paano nga ba ma-approve or ano ba yung hinahanap ng bangko bago ka ma-approve sa isang car loan. Let me just give you a little background about me because I think this will be helpful for those who are in the same situation as I am. So for your reference, yung bangko is PS Bank. And alam naman natin na yung mga bangko, medyo mabigat yung mga requirements ng mga bangko. For your reference, my husband and I are both VAs. We work from home, virtual assistant, home-based, whatever you wanna call it. Basta yung employer namin is located outside the country. So nasa labas. Yung ating situation as a VA, yung employer natin is something that's often frowned upon ng mga nagsi-CI sa atin. I also need to mention na yung residence namin ngayon is rented. Kapag rented po yung residence, nagiging malabo po yung chance na ma-approve sa bangko. But don't lose hope, keep watching. These are all based on my experience. Ilang beses na rin ako na-reject. So, I hope these points will help you understand and will give you ideas kung paano rin kayo ma-approve. Kung kayo'y may balak na mag-car loan, the very first thing that you need to do is to get the bank's approval. I suggest na wag munang lumapit sa kasa or mag-test drive because na-amplify kasi yung excitement tsaka yung hopes na ma-approve ka. And kapag hindi ka na-approve, guys, alam ko masakit yan sa damdamin. I've been there, ilang beses na rin kami na-reject. Get the bank's approval first. So, what are the things na hinahanap ni bangko para ikaw ay ma-approve? Number one is the source of income. Yung sources of income are classified into three. First is kung regular employee ka. Second, if you're self-employed or may business ka. And third is kung ikaw ay nagtatrabaho sa labas or OFW. I'm sorry, wala po akong masyadong alam sa requirements ng OFW. So, it's best to ask a representative from the car dealership. Ask them kung ano yung requirements. Mga work from home employees dyan, where do we belong? Employed work. So as a VA, dapat ma-prove mo sa bangko that you are a regular employee. This means you should be able to provide yung a valid certificate of employment na galing po sa inyong employer. And also, you should back it up with a proof na binabayaran ka regularly. This may be in the form of a bank statement kung saan pumapasok yung sweldo mo or a payslip from your employer. Mas maganda if matagal ka na nagtatrabaho for the same client. Si husband, nagtatrabaho siya for this client for 8 years now. Ako, same client for 6 years now. Kaya siguro kami na-reject nung dati because yung previous attempt namin na mag-car loan kay PS Bank, yung aming tenure with this company that we're working for is less than 5 years. So that was like 3 years ago nung first kami nag-apply, kaya kami na-reject. Siguro ngayon, naging factor kung bakit kami na-approve dahil matagal na po kami sa the same company. So this only proves, guys, na kahit VA ka, kahit na work from home ka, pwede kang ma-approve sa car loan if you have the documents to prove it. So again, mas maganda if matagal ka na sa the same client. So paano naman kung self-employed or yung business, may business ka? So kung self-employed ka or may business, dapat meron kang mga business documents like your ITR, business registration, your permits, and mas maganda po na 3 or more na yung business mo. So why is source of income, guys, or why is your income important to the bank? Of course, sa madaling salita, the bank just wants to see na kaya mong bayaran yung monthly ng sasakyan. Yung monthly amortization ng sasakyan should be not more than 1/3 of your total household income. Ano ba yung sinabi ko? Well, let me just put it this way. Kung monthly amortization ng sasakyan is 15,000 pesos, you multiply it by 3, it's 45,000 pesos. This means para ma-approve ka sa car loan that will require you to pay 15,000 pesos every month, yung combined household income should be 45,000 pesos. Bakit combined? Let's move on. Number 2, dapat may co-maker. Kung married ka guys, automatic na yung co-maker mo is yung spouse or asawa. Kung single ka naman, dapat first degree relative yung co-maker mo. So, maaring mother, father, brother, sister, or anak. And I'm so sorry, hindi ko pwede maging co-maker yung jowa or yung kirit. And the bank will also ask your co-maker to provide the same documents. So sa amin guys, yung mga sinabit namin is COE, bank statement, and 2 valid IDs. So bakit kailangan ni co-maker mag-provide ng the same documents? Because again guys, the combined household income should be 3 times the amount of your monthly amortization. And now let's move on to the next, which is resident. So you need to show the bank that they can easily locate you. That is why kung rented po yung residence, medyo mahirap po na ma-approve sa bank. Because baka isipin ng bank na because umuupa ka lang, palipat-lipat ka ng location. I mentioned before na rented po yung aming bahay. At we gave the bank a copy of our lease contract kung saan na-prove namin na we've been living here for 5 years na. Kailangan kasi ma-locate ka ni bank just in case kailangan nilang bawiin yung sasakyan. Number 4, punta tayo sa part kung saan may mag-CCI na sa inyo. Makikimarites po si CI sa inyo. Verify po niya yung residence. Usually, yung mag-CCI is going to look for signs na tuo-tuo ngang nakatira ka sa location na yan. Mas maganda na ikaw yung nagbukas ng gate at ikaw yung kumausap sa nag-CCI. Less talk, less mistake. Ikaw confirm niya lang naman kung ano yung mga information na sinabit mo na eh. So, all you need to do is just confirm na yun nga ay totoo. Dito sa CI na part, bini-verify or chine-check nila kung meron ka bang pagpaparkingan ng sasakyan. The vehicle is never yours until you completely paid it off. So the bank wants to see na in the next 5 years, while binabayaran mo pa siya, the vehicle would be in good condition. Just in case na kailangan nilang bawiin yung sasakyan, ay hindi siya magmukhang tae. Pogi points po if meron kang pagpaparkingan ng sasakyan. Number 5 is being consistent. This is important kapag may nag-initial interview or pag may nag-CI na sa inyo. Now remember, less talk, less mistake. So huwag nyo nang dagdagan ng kung ano-ano pang chismis. Yung kapag may nag-CI sa inyo, usually ipapakonfirm nyo lang yung mga information na sinubmit mo na sa kanila. And if ever they would ask for additional information, just make sure you have the documents or any additional documents to prove na whatever additional information yung binigay mo sa kanila. Moving on, syempre hahanapan ka ng ID. And this can happen many times during the process. Hahanapan ka ng ID ng salesman ng sasakyan, hahanapan ka ng ID ng during the initial phone call, at pag may nag-CI, hahanapan ka rin ng ID. So be sure to present the same IDs na sinubmit mo yung nag-submit ka ng application form mo. Yung hahanapin nila is your company ID or a valid ID, which is government issued po. Huwag nyo na kasi itanong, paano kung walang valid ID? Well, kung gusto mo mag-car loan, get a valid ID. Number 7, dapat wala kang maraming utang guys. Wala kang major utang na binabayaran or wala kang tinakbuhang utang. Dapat maganda po yung iyong credit standing. Remember that banks have access to our credit information. Saan nila ito makukuha? Sa CIC or any authorized third party. So kung meron kayong tinakbuhang utang, meron kayong dating credit card na hindi na nabayaran, meron kayong dating car loan, housing loan na hindi nabayaran, makikita po nila yon. So I suggest na before mag-car loan, kumuha po kayo ng credit report which you can easily do through TransUnion or yung sa CIC. Ang links andun po sa website nila. If ever man ay may bad record ka guys, alam ko masakit isipin, but don't worry, it's not the end of the world. That can be fixed. It can take years, but hindi po siya dead end if meron kang bad record. Just be careful with your records moving forward and eventually, angatin yung credit score or magiging positive rin yung credit history. There you have it guys, the 7 important things to consider kapag nagka-car loan. Now, how was the whole process? I mean, how was it for us? Contacted one of the Nissan representatives na matagal na namin kakilala para tanungin kung ano yung requirements. At sabi niya, 2 valid IDs, COE, and bank statement. And that is for both of us. So, after namin sinubmit yung documents, guys, on the same day, afternoon nun, ay tumawag na yung PS Bank sa amin. And, oh, by the way, guys, ano pala, yung car loan pala is nasa pangalan ng asawa. Matagal na siyang gumagamit ng credit card. Ilang beses na siya na-approve for an increase sa kanyang credit limit. So, I feel like, mas maganda kung pangalan ni husband yung gagamitin. But, the bank will also definitely consider yung aking credit history din mismo. I was very nervous because alam nyo guys, I've been reviewing different loan apps, and kapag nag-review ako ng mga iba't ibang loan apps, pangalan ko po kasi o sarili ko personal information yung ginagamit ko dito eh. Kaya, most of you naka-feel kung bakit wala na raw akong bagong loan apps na rini-review sa channel. And this is the reason why hindi muna ako nag-download at nag-apply sa ibang loan apps. Just like I said kanina, di ba? Kapag kasi meron ka masyadong maraming utang na, that can be a reason for rejection. Kaya yun, hindi muna ako nag-apply sa ibang loan app. And after siyang ma-initial interview, may nag-text si PS Bank na processing na daw yung car loan. After 3 days, may pumunta po sa bahay yung dalawang representative ng PS Bank. Yung isa para mag-verify ng residence, yung isa para mag-verify ng employment. And sabi sa amin, kapag nasubmit na daw nila yung information, wait for a call sa bank to confirm na na-approve yung application. The next day, we were so happy kasi nung umaga, tumawag yung bangko to tell us na nakapasa po kami sa car loan, and we were asked to go to the bank kasi meron daw dapat pang gawin. So, the next day, pumunta kami ng PS Bank and pinag-open po ako ng account. Okay lang pala na sa akin po nakapangalan yung savings account. Kung gusto nyo, pwede rin siyang maging end-or joint account, but then to save time, ako na po yung nag-open ng account sa PS Bank. And then, meron kang, aside from the documents na pipirmahan mo and isasubmit mo to open a savings account with PS Bank, magpipirma ka rin ng form. It's the auto-debit form kung saan you're authorizing the bank para kunin yung monthly payments ng sasakyan doon sa savings account. Pagkatapos niyan, yung bangko tatawag po sa Nissan para i-advise na okay na i-release yung sasakyan. So, after nung doon sa PS Bank, pumunta na kami ng Nissan. At pumunta namin, guys, ang daming pinirmahan. So, pirma here, pirma there, and then pagkatapos nagbigay po ng mga instructions yung salesman, staff, dinemo niya yung sasakyan. It was really a wonderful experience, guys. Finally, nauwi na namin yung aming bagong Nissan Navara. So, if you want to learn about the story behind kung bakit yun yung pinili namin, please go to the link in the description box below. This is the reason kung bakit iniingatan po natin yung ating credit history. Yung paggamit ng loan apps, guys, hindi po siya laro-laro lang. And if you're wise about using loan apps, guys, this can actually help you achieve better financing opportunities. Hindi man siya like 1 year. It could take up to 10 years, guys. But just be diligent, just be patient, and you'll be surprised. So I hope, guys, to see you again in my next video, and thanks so much for watching.